Hello everyone, this is my first YouTube video, so I gotta apologize for the audio and the video quality of this one. Hopefully if I make future ones, it'll get better. In the summer of last year, a friend of mine who's in the Canadian Armed Forces, Etienne, just like me, was posted up to Yellowknife in the Northwest Territories, and he told me that he couldn't take his power rack and offered it up to me for the next 3 years while he's up there. So of course I jumped at the chance to use it for the next 3 years, and so I brought it to my home. Now my gym is in the basement, and I wanted to of course put the power rack in the basement, but I didn't want to put it on the carpet that I have. Sometimes if you get water in the basement and if you put the base on the floor and water gets underneath, there's no air circulation and then you'll get mold or the wood might rot. So I went to YouTube and looked at a lot of videos, and there's a lot of good videos on different power rack platforms. And so what I did is I modified mine to put a dry core as the base layer. So this video will show how I built my power rack platform. Unfortunately, I don't have the video of the first couple of steps, but I talk through it so you understand how I designed and built it. Okay, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it gives you some ideas. Okay, so the power rack platform is taking shape now. The measurements are 11 feet 7.5 inches lengthwise by 7 feet 7 inches widthwise. And the reason, my goal was to make it 12 by 8, but the bottom layer, the base layer, which is dry core, which was supposed to be 2 by 2 panels, are actually shorter than that. They're 3/4 inch shorter. On the website they say 2 by 2, and then when you measure them, they're actually 23 inches and 1/4. So that screwed up my measurements for the actual overall size of this. But as I said, the base layer is made of dry core, 6 panels lengthwise and 4 panels going this way. Then the next layer was plywood, just rough plywood, and then the top layer is good quality plywood. It's maple. So what I've done is I've got 3 panels, one that goes from there to about there, another one from there to there, and then the third one over here. Because I couldn't bring it down as 8 by 4, I had to cut it down to 6 by 4 and then made the proper arrangements. So I've drilled it into the plywood, and I put wood filler at various locations over there. And what I'm going to do now is sand it. I may have to do wood filler one more time, and then I'm going to condition the wood, and then I'm going to put some stain on it, and then some clear stain. So I made a lot of progress today. I put in wood filler to fill in all the nail holes, and then I sanded it. Then I put more wood filler and sanded it again. That took a lot of time. Next, I put on some mineral spirits to remove all the dust, even though I cleaned it several times, just to make sure there wasn't any sawdust or any dust on the platform. Next, I have applied preconditioner, and that's where we are right now. That was about 10 minutes ago, and after 1 hour, what I'll do is I'll put the first coat of stain. My goal is to put on 2 to 3 coats of stain, and then put on some clear satin clear coat on it. Okay, so the platform is finally taking shape. I put on 2 coats of the natural color stain, just waiting for that to dry. I've decided to have the top protected with the urethane, and I want to be gloss instead of satin or semi-gloss. So the next step is to put on 2 coats of the clear gloss polyurethane. Okay, so this is the finished product after 2 coats of clear gloss urethane. It's not 100% perfect. I can see the imperfections, but I'm not going to go and put another coat on there. So that'll be it. The next step is to buy some horse stall mats and fill in the edges. I don't know where to get those yet, but I'll do some research on the internet and find some soon. Well, I thought it was done, and I went to set up the power rack, and I noticed that the frame actually extends past the 4-foot width of the wood in the middle. So I've had to improvise a little bit. I've cut some 3-inch pieces that go on both sides. That should be enough extension for the power rack to go up. So I'm right now in the process of nailing it in, which I did yesterday, and then putting in some wood filler, and I put in the first coat of well, actually the first 2 coats of stain, and either tonight and tomorrow I'll do the 2 coats of polyurethane, and then on the weekend I'll set up the power rack. Okay, so I finished setting this up yesterday, looking really good. The only thing I'm waiting for now is the horse stall mats, which aren't available for a little while, but everything fits perfectly, and just a beautiful machine. Can't wait to start using it. Thanks to my friend Etienne for loaning it to me for the next 3 years, so I'm gonna be using it for sure. Well, here's the finished product. I finished putting in the rubber horse stall mats on the weekend, and I'm very happy with the result. As you can see, it looks very nice, very clean, nice. The size of it gives me lots of flexibility to do stuff outside of the power rack. And in hindsight, I don't think I needed to put those small 3-inch extensions into the center, and it would have looked a little bit cleaner that way. But overall, I'm still happy with it. And I did my first workout yesterday on it, and it was fantastic. So that's the finished product. It's looking good.